I just want to take this time to welcome all our new friends that have recently joined the Felicia by the Seasons family. I hope that you enjoy your time here, and I am so delighted to have you as a new friend here at Felicia by the Seasons. And of course, I want to show my appreciation to all my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for your kind comments and your continued support of this channel. Thank you so much. Mwah. Now, one of the great things that I like to do to create a cozy mood in my home is using wax warmers to add in that fall fragrance. And this particular brand right here is by Better Homes and Garden. It's called Farmhouse Pumpkin Patch. And it has pumpkin, apple, no, sweet apple, spice, brown sugar, and vanilla scent notes. And if you like cinnamon and pumpkin smells, this will be for you. And you see this empty, right? I really burned these. And I went on the hunt to 2 Walmarts, and the one in my city, they didn't have any in this size or in the smaller size. So I was fortunate to go to another Walmart in the city that I work with, and I was able to find this smaller packet, okay? And I think this is like $2.22 for the small packet. And they only had 2 left. So these smell awesome. If you want to give fall a fragrant smell, this is it right here. I'm telling you. If you're a pumpkin spice girl, this is the area we're going to be decorating today. This is my entryway, and I'm just giving you a quick overview of what we're working with. All the items that are currently on this table are going to remain. These are just the staple items, and we're just going to fill in some fall decor where I feel like putting it. I guess that's going to be the plan. So let's get started. So I'm going to add a simple wreath right here on my mirror. And I'm going to typically I try to let my entryway kind of mimic what's going on with my fireplace mantle, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. But I am going to mimic some of the colors because I have owls on my fireplace mantle. But we're going to go ahead and just add this wreath up here just like so. And this is me using something that I already have, because I have used this before, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's giving me fall vibes. It's got the pine cones in it. It's got the fall leaves. So I am mimicking what I have on my fireplace mantle, but it's not so literal, okay? Because on the fireplace mantle, I have a fall leaf garland over there. So over here, I'm using a fall leaf wreath. So, okay. So let's go on to the next thing. I'm going to add this pumpkin serving board here. And this is going to help me create a vignette in the center of this console table. So I'm just going to simply just put that right there, flat down, because I don't have a lot of space, because this mirror is taking up some of this console space, so I have to be careful about how large items I put up there. So we're going to add some accessories to that. So let me get those. So now I'm going to take this pumpkin gourd, and I'm going to sit this on top of the serving board, just like that. And I'm gonna add a battery operated candle to put some light over here. So even though I have two lamps on over here, I might not want to use my lamps and I just want to turn on a candle. So I just want lower light. So we're gonna add that, and let's see what else I come up with. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add some apothecary jars to each side of my gourd and candle here. I'm gonna put this large one on one side and the smaller ones on this side. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some pumpkins in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up here. And I also have this one as well. And I have this smaller one. So we're gonna put these into place. And I'm just gonna angle it. I'm keeping this entryway table. Now I could easily add candy into these, and I probably will. I just don't have enough candy to put in it today because I was looking for some candy corn. So I'm just gonna put some simple pumpkins in these. I have some white pumpkins that I'm just gonna add. They're very simple. This is what I'm talking about here. And I have some in different little sizes. I think these came from the Target dollar spot. So I'm just gonna place those into this largest apothecary jar right here. So we're gonna go ahead and place them in there. So I'm just gonna toss these in here. There's no really rhyme or reason other than getting them in here. And I'm just gonna place a few. It doesn't have to be filled to the brim. And just put the top on it. And we'll put some over here as well. So let me get the rest of those. Okay, so I've added some white pumpkins into this one here. And so I'm just gonna add some of my little candy, my little caramel cow mews in here, whatever you call them. And I'm just gonna put these into here. These are perfect because I really don't like to put loose candy in this particular jar because I feel like they'll go stale. And so we'll just add a few of these in here for right now. And like I said, we're just keeping this pretty simple. This is very simple for me. And yeah, and so we put the pumpkins into this one as well. And I'm gonna add some more pumpkins into this one because it's got a big gap right there. So I'm gonna put some more pumpkins in this one. So let me get those. Okay, that looks much better. We went ahead and filled this up. And I feel like I'm missing something here because I'm not using a lot of garland over here. So I'm so inspired by nature. We have green ivy growing up in our backyard and around our property line. And it pretty much stays green all winter long, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just going to add this to the back here, back edge. And I'm just going to put some right back here in the back and let it grow. Look like we've got some wild ivory growing on our table. And we're just going to put this and let it lay back here in the back. And yeah, that's how we're going to do that. We're going to let it just lay back there in the back. Kind of have a little natural flow to it. Probably put that, you know, kind of put this right here, kind of surrounding my lamp. And I think that's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and do the bottom. So now we're going to finish up this bottom shelf here. Now this is a wall medallion here. And I tried switching this out and putting it on the top. It did not work because the mirror has a arch shape, so it didn't look good. So we're going to leave that down there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my baskets. This is the basket that I'm going to use. Very simple way to... Okay, I got my fur babies in here growling. But anyway, we're going to use these baskets. I'm just going to put a little fall pillow in here. And this is what we're going to use. This is actually a pillow cover. And so I'm just going to take my basket. And I'm just going to put this down in here. Chop it. And set it up on the shelf. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the shelf. Just like this. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that other one in place. I guess my fur baby was trying to tell me they were ready to go back outside. Because they come running in here like they were ready to come inside. And I knew it was a little bit early. So, okay. So now we just place that there. And that's basically all that I need on that shelf because it fills that up for me. And yeah, we just keep it, we can keep it like that, I think. Yeah, we keep it like that. And I do have this little pumpkin basket that I purchased from the Target Dollar Spot last year and I never used it. So I'm just gonna place this right down here in that little gap, just like so, and we're gonna consider this bottom shelf done. If I can get this thing to stay up here. Perfect. And we're just filling that gap just like that. Okay. All right. There she goes right there.
Daydream with me. Let your mind explore. Reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure. I know when I don't know it. So I listen for my inner voice. Carry the winds, drown out the rain. The pain will color me blue, then tickle me pink. Who knew that?
This is a quick update. I did find some candy corn and I just placed that in there and I just thought that looked more beautiful. I did make an adjustment to this wreath here. I raised it up a little bit and I attached this ribbon on top and let it drape down, and I thought this looked better. So that's an update to this display.